It's my name. Actually, just to confirm what Tina has mentioned, my organization has implemented the email policy such that it's not only weekends. Between 8 and 5, you can email a colleague. But after 5 and before 8, the email system asks you, this person is out of office. When should they receive this email? And it's working very well, so it's working. And I think we came from somewhere where it was not okay. Thank you.
So you're showing it's possible.
It works.
Who's the next? Oh, sorry.
Hello everybody, my name is Ian Gaja, although my name was given Ian Walker. I have questions for everybody out there. So I'll start with Mr. Christopher McCray. So within your field from real estate, how do you synthesize training people within your institution on decision making, especially in project management? Then how do you turn that into a practice which they can utilize in their day-to-day lives? The second question is, basically I think I've summarized the questions into one.
All right.
Okay. To the other panelist, Mr. Albert Migawa. What can technology teach us about ourselves? And then lastly is how can we utilize technology to improve our fitness? To Mrs. Bernadette Nukabi, what kind of platforms does Sunrise operate on? And how do you teach learners on how to consume the content in terms of effectiveness? And to Mrs. Tina Musai, since you've mentioned indices or indexes, where are the best practices seen within, whether it's a public sphere or private? Then lastly, what are the best metrics to assess policy or program effectiveness based on the development programs? Then lastly, to Mrs. Nasim Mukatha, is there any studies to show or suggest at what age, specifically age, I'm going to just focus on age, is it appropriate to be fully exposed to digital products / services?
All right.
You can respond. Keep it brief and sweet.
Thank you so much. It seems you are very, very attentive, and you give us confidence that what we've been talking about here has sunk and is even, you're probing us to make it lively and make it sink further. So at Africa Real Estate International, and also in my consultancy work in general, because I also consult for an organization I founded, Mokaya Dash Consulting, about project management, we usually identify the particular project we have, because in this world of work nowadays, it's not one shoe fits all. So we customize solutions and we identify talent according to the project at hand. For our events, we work with event organizers, we work with seasoned organizers in the industry who handle events in real estate. When we collaborate with developers out there to buy and sell property, we also get lawyers on board, and we get our employees to be mentored in the legal aspect, because when you are in real estate, there is a lot of doing of due diligence, because out here there are so many people who can sell you even this building we are in. and you start transacting, and they make you believe that it belongs to them. So we attach our new employees to seasoned people in the industry, lawyers, financial experts, valuers, those who can value property, and so that you can be able to understand what amount you're gonna incur as an expense to acquire, and what amount you're going to incur to operate, maybe renovate and then sell, and what is your return on investment. And lately, we are also applying artificial intelligence, because now everything we talk about is on our fingertips. We are using some artificial intelligence tools, and we are trying also to get some experts to customize some tools for us, because we do not need to reinvent the wheel, because all these solutions are out there. So we are getting some experts to curate those solutions to ensure that we get those that are best aligned with our interests. But I really thank you for the question, and that is the way to interact.
Okay, the first question you asked me is what can tech teach us about ourselves, right? I think very clearly on what our likes are, what our dislikes are, and this is basically based on our search, what we search for. And as you're aware, the more you search, things go to the SEO, search engine optimization. You've got algorithms that will pop up such that whenever you go to, whether it's Google, whether it is YouTube, certain things that will pop up based on what you've been searching for. Number two, how to utilize tech to improve our fitness. For me, utilizing the various fitness apps that are there online, like we've got, I think it's called My Fitness Pal on Google Play Store. So just download it, you're able to monitor your heart rate, how many steps you have made. So I think you can utilize those kind of resources.
Allow me to start from what he just talked about. One of FAQs, frequently asked questions by parents when they are onboarding at Sunrise is, how do you teach PE? Because PE is part of our lessons. And this is to how can we utilize tech to improve our fitness. We normally use what we call an online gym, where the learners get to follow what the instructor is saying and the teacher as well, and they're able to do exercises. So that's one way that we can use to improve our fitness. So you asked me also, what platforms do we use at Sunrise? We have our own portal, very versatile portal. In this particular portal, we create personalized dashboards for each and every learner, so that the learner is able to access their course outlines, their school timetable, they are able to access their notes, their exams during exam time. Then this particular dashboard also has the side of the parent, where the parent is able to follow through on the course outline. If, let's say, for example, my daughter is learning about the Table Mountains, I'm able to ask leading questions when I get home. You learned about the Table Mountains today, would you like to tell me something about it? Then from the parent side, there are evaluation reports and of course accounting, so that you keep tabs with the fees.